Okay, so this is the June 22nd turn. I just wanted to have a little last look really, because we obviously did the Vichy turn, which you saw the DGs going in place there. I moved the Commonwealth up, tried to put as much force in place as we could. Obviously it was a huge hit on the coast that we lost those 2 infantry battalions to the DG. And then I did cruisers turned up, destroyers didn't. So they were responsible for the DG on the unit in Demur. And I did a combat into Demur. I think the odds were about 4-1 at the end of the day. But the roll was an AO1 DO1. And I kind of just stopped, to be honest, at that point, because that was, without having at least some progress, essentially there's no progress. But having said that, I've got kind of mixed emotions with this game, because we've played through what is essentially the starting scenario, which is roughly half the game. And I think what's quite interesting is the Commonwealth have done effectively very little. This would be a good Vichy victory. We've done exactly what we wanted to do as the Vichy player. We've held them along the coast, although we are quite high up the coast. We're in Demur. Mejayoun, we're still in Mejayoun, and of course we're still in defensive positions in front of Damascus. So we've done all we could as a Vichy player. As a Commonwealth player, I think we've made a lot of progress, and to be fair, if we were playing this to the end of the game, which, as I've just said, is roughly half as many turns again, I think this is a Commonwealth victory, because I think the Vichy, to stop the Commonwealth now, would have to have moved back, and obviously when they move back they give up terrain. Not sure how well they could balance keeping all of the objectives with a more restricted defensive line from the other 2 fronts. So I think, as I said, I've hugely enjoyed playing through it. I'm not in any way disappointed by it, because I think it's kind of given me both things. I think I can look at this stage as it is now and go, it's a Vichy victory. But as I've just said, I think if I looked at it as the long run, I think it'll be a Commonwealth victory. So I think, again, the balance has kind of suggested itself that it's there. It's a fabulous little game. And I would recommend anybody who wants to try the OCS system to try this game first. I know lots of people say Tunisia is a good introduction, or even maybe Burma. Burma's quite a bit different, I think. I haven't actually played it, but I've played little bits of the scenarios and stuff. I've got it, and maybe at some point it'll go on my table. But for me, reluctant enemies, the balance of reluctant enemies, the low counter density, the fact that you do get to engage all the different elements of the system, it's a perfect little game. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend anybody to try it. So there we go. We'll put this one down as a Vichy victory, and it means I can clear the table and set something else up, so all good.